frozen pizza available on the market? 7th Avenue Pizza, of course. You can purchase 7th Avenue Pizza at these locations: Lunds and Byerly's, Holiday, Speedway, Minocco, and Bobby and Steve's. 7th Avenue Pizza, distributed by Brown's Ice Cream Company.
Did you know the average home takes on 40 pounds of dust per year? That's why you need to get your air ducts cleaned. You owe it to yourself and your home to breathe healthy.
Taco Bell location near you for a limited time. Drinks exclude freezes. Double the seasoned beef claim as compared to the Nachos Bel Grande.
This is FM 100.3, The Fan.
$7.25.
25.
Have you watched that lately?
Tiger Shark. Yeah, I watch it at least once a year. At least once a year.
Tiger Shark.
It's a great film.
One of the greatest of all time.
Yeah, it's A+.
Tommy Olsen, Ben Lieber in on a Thursday morning at 7:25. And it's time to figure out who won the bet.
$350 on the line. Tommy, Halvey, Hawk, Sauce, Rosie, Lieber, and Brienne all guessed a number of how many steps I was going to take from June 5th through June 8th. 4 mostly full days in Las Vegas, Nevada. The contestants understood that steps in Minneapolis to the airport and technically home from the airport, anything before midnight on Tuesday counted. So it was all of Saturday, all of Sunday, all of Monday, and all of Tuesday. They also knew that I was playing essentially the second I got to Las Vegas, I had to quickly get to a tournament that started at 11 a.m. So part of their guessing was, well, if I play a long time, like all of Saturday, and theoretically make it through all the way of Sunday, which would have been a very good financial thing for me, then I'm sitting a lot, right? That's a lot of poker. If I get knocked out quickly, then I have all of Saturday, all of Sunday, all of Monday, and all of Tuesday just to cruise and do whatever I want.
Great song.
Why don't I walk through a little bit of my trip before we reveal the numbers?
I would
Yeah, so then we can do one final guess before?
No. These are final.
No.
These are locked in.
Yeah, he wants to redo his number.
I hope I get it.
You guys have an inside source that said I didn't do well and I did not make day 2.
That's exactly right, yeah.
That is partially true. It is very true that I did not make day 2. That was something that you could have easily Googled because MSPT posts the chip counts after every day.
Yeah, we're not.
And I did not make day 2. That is very true. We started at 11 a.m. On day 1 of the MSPT at the Venetian, you play 15 40-minute levels. 40 minutes apiece, 15 levels. I got knocked out at the end of level...
2. Please
12.
14.
Ooh.
Good.
So the top 10% or so get paid in that tournament. I finished probably in the top 17, 18%, which gives you $0, which is what I'm notoriously good at doing at the MSPT, is running super deep and just missing the money. I do it all the freaking time, which is fine. I had tons of fun, though. Again, this is the most fun I've ever had playing in Vegas and losing. Tournament was super fun. Just ran cold when it mattered. Didn't matter. So anyway, I got knocked out just shy of 11 p.m. Keep that in mind. You guys ready to go through the answers? So my point is I went essentially straight to bed, although I did walk from the Venetian back to Paris.
That's a good hike. Yeah, but we factored that in, regardless if you won or lost.
Sure. Yeah, no doubt about it.
Sure. Here's a couple other notes. Because again, I didn't know what you guys guessed, so there's no rigging here. We landed a little earlier than I thought. Got there pretty good time. So instead of Ubering straight from the hotel or from the airport to Venetian, which was my plan, I went to Paris with my family, with my brother, dad, and nephew. I walked to the tournament as well from Paris.
Look at you.
To Venetian.
Here's
I think you won.
Here's another quick little note.
They Ubered a lot. It was hot.
I did not know that they had a full 1-hour dinner break during this tournament. I hadn't checked into my room yet because even though I got to the hotel and then walked to the tournament, I had an hour, and it's about a 20-ish or so minute walk from the Venetian to Paris. I did the round trip walk during the dinner break so I could check into the hotel, get my bags and everything locked in. So that's another 45-minute round trip walk in the middle of the day. So there's your Saturday. The other 3 days, wide open. But my 11, 12-hour poker day sneakily had a lot of walking. Just so you know. You guys ready?
We are
ready.
closest to the hole, right?
That's right.
Over or under?
Closest, it doesn't
Over
matter.
or under, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Here is the first envelope. First envelope is from Tommy Olson.
Yeah.
Tommy's guess.
Oh, I'm sorry, Corey. Jesus. I was gonna leave now. No, Corey. Thanks, man.
He's speechless.
Tommy's guess is 18,058.
Corey, you should take an offense because I think you don't do anything. So you're very mean, and I'm glad you lost.
I told you before I left, my average in Minnesota is like 9,000 a day.
Oh,
I mean, which is low. That's not very good.
Oh, that's great.
18.
What did you think it is?
oh, okay. Pile on, everyone. This is good. This is fun.
Next up was Zach Halverson.
Zacko!
Wait a minute. Hi, Zach.
Hi.
Earlier, Sauce, you predicted that Zach guessed 69,420.
Yeah.
He did not.
What did he get?
I didn't.
Nope. He guessed 42,069.
Well, that's different. Yeah,
That's a good guess right there.
guess.
So 420,
That's a good
69 in the other direction.
That's a good guess.
69 steps. You are a man, boy.
Just hated that Corey started laughing.
Well, I mean, 18K.
Yeah. I mean, I do that.
Sorry,
Chris
Forrest
Hockey is third. Chris Hockey guessed a nice even number.
I sure did.
55,000 steps.
I still feel great about that.
Yes, I
Yeah,
still
yeah.
feel
Hell of
good.
a guess.
Yeah,
Thank you. I
Hogs
feel good
list.
about that. Thank you.
because I'm wanting to reevaluate my steps
Yeah.
now too.
Underneath 55,000, this is very Sean Connery on Celebrity Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Underneath 55,000, Hawk signed his own name and then said, Corey can eat my ball skin.
Oh, God.
I don't know if you remember writing that, but you guys
started laughing.
Yeah, and
That stands, by the way. That still stands.
You didn't read his guess. That's an invitation.
Meat Sauce Paul Lambert is next. Sauce.
Cheers, Saucy.
So far has the highest number. Sauce guessed 78,000.
That is a lot.
690.
That is a lot.
78,690.
What made you do that? Just
Because I thought he'd be out, and he walks a lot. He does.
is he a
walks-
walker?
How do you feel now that I lasted essentially the entire day on Saturday?
Oh, lucky. Oh, I mean, I don't care. It's $50.
Yeah.
I'm
just saying in terms of your
I
likelihood
got
of winning.
super excited when my service said you were out. I just
I was out on day one. On
the end of level 14.
Yeah, I didn't know that part. I feel fine.
Rosie
I
is
don't
up
care.
next. Mark Rosen. Okay, Tommy. Now you can feel better. I mean, your guess is slightly worse. 23,500 for
Rosie.
Mark Rosen.
Yeah.
23.5. Again, that's just bad math.
No,
If
they
I
just
told
thought
you
you were going to be a great
if I
poker
told
player.
you in Minnesota I walk 8,000 or 9,000 a day, which again is very low. You're supposed to get at least 10,000 a day. This would be less than I do in Minnesota. Walking from one casino to another is a couple thousand steps a lot of times.
Yeah.
Ben Lieber, you are sixth. How do you feel so far? And now having heard five
Not
guesses?
good now because
Oh, really?
I do think I should have went more than I put down.
More than you did.
Yeah.
Ben's at 38K.
That might be
38
I think that's good.
even.
That might be
That's
okay.
not a bad guess.
38 even. All right. The only other person who is in on the bet, and she is not here because she's down the hall.
Yeah.
Brienne
The swinger.
Burdette. Whoa. 90,000
Holy
even.
cow.
I
She
feel
went
great about this.
90,000
I think I got this, man.
even.
I think I've got this. I feel really good about it. I
gosh.
need the money. I think Daddy's got this.
You want to hear something crazy? Somebody is extremely close.
Tommy?
Ben. I think it's Ben.
No,
I
I think it's Hawk.
I hope so.
I think it's Hawk.
Let's go day by day, shall we?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, you have
You're
it
gonna make
broken
me
down.
Oh, yeah. I have
Oh, thanks for doing this,
The
Corey.
genius
This is
of
quality.
Fitbit.
This is quality.
Despite playing for almost 12 hours on Saturday, like I mentioned, I did have theoretically 4 pretty sizable walks, right? Paris to Venetian 4 times in either direction. And then, of course, walking around the airport in Minneapolis, other various steps throughout the day, right? Yep. Getting up and walking once in a while during the tournament because you get a 15-minute break every 2 hours. So I would walk to the bathroom or walk to get something to drink. So I'm working a little bit during the day. Tom, you're not going to feel good about your 18,058 guess when on Saturday I did 19,155.
Blew it.
19,155. So on Saturday,
Dude, that's a lot of steps.
8.89 miles.
Brianne's going to win this, some bitch.
On Saturday.
So you really that's why you probably feel pretty good coming home from Vegas. You walk so much.
So I get knocked out late Saturday night. So Sunday, the palette is mine, right? I have a completely blank
yeah, it's great
canvas.
Best ever.
I played cards for about 3 hours.
Boring.
Yeah, and honestly, that's why I stopped. I was losing, but it wasn't even about the losing. I'm like, I'm just bored.
Yeah.
I didn't feel it because I wanted to play tournament poker. Cash game was boring me. I was down a little bit. I'm like, this table's too tight. They're boring. Exactly. I'm like, I'm going to go cruise with my fam instead. This is boring. Mm-hmm. And cruise we did.
Oh, no.
This is Sunday?
Sunday.
Brianne's going to win this.
And Sunday, 13.67 miles for 29,420.
That can't possibly be right.
100% correct.
29,422
on Sunday. For again, almost 13 and a half miles.
So beam of health.
Monday, almost the exact same story, almost the exact same amount of steps. Poker for about 3 hours or so. 25,984 on Monday. Then Tuesday, no poker. We left Vegas at a 6:30 flight, but I was at the airport by like 5-ish or so. On Tuesday, 17,073 steps. A total of 42 and a half miles in 4 days, which blew my mind. 42 and a half. 91,634. Brianne, what? The money.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
Almost drilled it. By the way, how about Marnie yesterday? Marnie said 87,000 just for fun yesterday. She would have been very close too. Brianne scoops 350.
Damn it.
So I guess minus her 50. So I guess she wins $300. Dude, 42 miles in 4 days. But Hawk, so after day 2, when I walked 13 and a half miles and 29,000 steps without really knowing that.
Yeah.
I had a blister on the side of my foot, like on my toe.
Yeah.
And honestly, you popped into my head because I walked 13.6 miles. The day after I walked 8.8 miles. Yeah. And my feet were basically saying, what are you doing? Yeah. I had so much more respect, even though I already did, for you as a marathon runner. I don't know how you did it, dude. I was like, my legs started to feel like I'm on the brink of some kind of weird chafing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, yeah.
It's 108 degrees and I walked 13 and a half miles.
Man, yeah.
I don't know how you run a marathon. How did you do that?
It's not.
Who included Brianne?
It hurts, man.
Zach?
Does Brianne know that she won? Can somebody run down the hall and get her?
Paul, that sucks.
See if you can get her quick.
She came in after.
Yeah, but she didn't know.
No, I know.
That's why we had to lock in the guesses.
I nailed it.
Man, 90K. She missed it by 1,634.
That's unbelievable.
Cory, I didn't know you walked that much.
Dude, I love walking in Vegas. Brianne. Does she know? Hey, do you know?
Do you know what happened?
So you don't know yet.
What?
You guessed 90,000, right?
Is that offensive?
You guessed 90,000 steps. I was only there for 4 days.
I don't know. I don't even know how steps
90K? That's like 42 miles. We did the math. That's 42 miles.
Yeah, you're not capable of that.
I walked 91,634. You won the money, Brianne!
You won $300.
Brianne, you missed it by 1,600.
Look at her. Look at her prancing.
This just made
over
my
here.
day a lot better. Thank you.
You're prancing.
$300.
Yeah, look at you prance. By the way, why did you delete the video off your Instagram of you?
Everybody
it disappears. It disappears.
Brianne, you could send me that money for all the damage you did at my house on Saturday.
Okay.
Genius.
I'll money order that.
Tommy says he'll pay you the $50 for the walking bet if you just repost that bikini treehouse video. Congrats, Brianne. Nicely done.
Yes.
Good guess.
Suck it, Brianne.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Sauce was confident. Sauce, and I see why you were confident.
Sauce, that
you
was a
easily
really good
had the
guess.
highest number until Brianne snuck in with 90K at the end. God, the rich get richer. Brianne Burdett.
Way to go.
T.O., you're an American treasure.
Love you guys. I'll
Love
see
you,
you guys
T.O.
next week.
Bye, T.O.
Vikings news is next. Ben Lieber after this. Power to Morning Show on the Fan.
Now, another iHeartRadio COVID-19 vaccine update.
Looking to get out of town this summer, TSA Administrator Darby LaJoy says it's going to get busy.
In addition to ensuring availability of staff to meet increased passenger volumes, both can